So hello everyone. Today my second game analysis will be on my game against 1969 rated player from Brasilia. So here I played white against him. So let's start. d4, f5, which is kind of weakening move, but is played many times. Knight c6, knight c3, knight f6, and bishop g5 right away to attack and develop in the center, to grab the center. And knight e4 they played, and I took. Pawn takes, and e3, and d5, h5. I played this move because it's not possible to play h6 now because of queen h5 check. So I just grabbed some space in the king side, since my play will be mostly on the king side. My attack will be on the king side, I thought. And bishop f5 and g4 again, grabbing some space with tempo. So bishop b6 and knight h3. Here my pawn played queen d7, attacking the g4 pawn, so I developed and protected my pawn on g4. So here he played h6 and bishop f4 and knight c6 and h5. So my h pawn is very advanced into the dark black territory, which will give a potential g6 square in the future. Here they castled and I played c3, just to make sure stabilize everything on the queen side, especially since I'm very much concentrated on the king side. So my opponent played here g5, so I played en passant ht, and here they played bishop g7, which is a developing move, which also stops the g pawn from advancing. And here I played bishop g3 just to make square for my knight. So here my pawn played h5, which is a logical move, since my h3 knight is hanging if I take or if I move forward. So here I moved my knight first, attacking the bishop, also eyeing on the f7 square, forking the two rooks if let's say bishop moves. If bishop takes, then bishop takes. If queen takes, queen takes, and hg, and rook takes maybe. This kind of trades could have happened, like if they take on hg, and the thing is hg, and then rook takes h8, rook takes, and knight takes on d6, on e6. I mean, if they capture, I will bishop g4 play. But there is one thing to remember, since I exchanged my rook with this rook, and the final position is the rook is on h8, which is ready to check, and my I will lose my queen. So this is something I have to remember. And here my opponent played another move. They take on hg, so I played rook g1, since I'm attacking the g4 pawn and also getting away from any potential taking the check, pinning my king, attacking my queen. So deadly check on h1, I should call. So here my opponent played bishop f5, which was actually I wouldn't say a blunder, but which is a mistake to me, because just knight f7, of course, and here my opponent moved their king away from potential pinning or skewing possibilities, since their king and queen is on the same diagonal. Let's say if bishop takes, then it will be a skewer, it will be a pin. So that's why they moved, since any rook moves will not save the exchange. So I just took, and here knight takes on d8, and here I'll be happy to exchange pieces, since on this case I will be having a d4 square from my queen, but first knight c6, and I just took the g4 pawn, they took, and queen takes, and rook takes, and knight takes e5. So here I played just g7. If they take, I'll be taking with promotion. So also it will be a mate in one. So they cannot take my rook, of course, and rook g8. And here I played just rook g3. Avoid any potential knight attacks. And king c8, king e2, and king d7, and rook h1 to threaten to play rook h8. They'll have no choice but to take or take. But in both cases, I'll be having a queen, or I'll be having two rooks against the knight, which is just a win. So my opponent defended, playing knight f7, and here I tried just c4 and undermining their central pawns. My opponent played e6, and I took, they took, and here I tried to climb my king to the center, and maybe I'll be they can, of course they can block, defend. And here I played f3 and knight d6. Here I have a nice check, which they cannot play here, since their knight is hanging, or there. They will have to play only one move, which is e7 square. So here I thought a while, and first I took on e4, they took with the pawn, so I decided to just grab the knight and win that e4 pawn, since the rook is very inactive. So they played king e6, king f4, king f6, e4, and rook takes, king takes, king e4. So it's a winning position, king and pawn versus a king. So I played here, of course, the only move to win, king d6 and king f6, and pawn pushes here, and my opponent resigned. So this game actually was about just liquidating the advantage. Here yeah, I really liked my rook g1 move, but let's see what other moves could have been played. Yeah, actually I did the right move. Wow, congratulate myself. But white is not that much better. Let's say it's just 0.3, which is almost equal, as long two humans are playing. So yeah, here. Let's leave the engine working. What's about queen b6? Just exchanging is not that bad. Takes bishop there, there. Okay. Bishop takes was not the right move. Here my opponent could have played knight takes e5. Then now just here and rook there and there. And then well, how about that? They just take. That way they could have somehow trying to equalize the position, but it's already +2, so it's hard for them to yeah. So anyway, Thank you for the attention. I will see you on the next game. Bye bye.